Hello guys, Adam here from Sapphire Comic Sanctuary. Hope everyone's had a good start to March. I know we're a year into this COVID-19 thing, and I'm like you, I am sick of it, but hey, there's still comic books coming out. So anyways, go ahead and jump in. These comics are in no particular order, so they're kind of all scattered. Alright, so first up we have Sensational Wonder Woman, number one. I think this is just a one-shot. Basically because it's a collection of a digital first book. It was just a standalone story. Doctor Psycho makes an appearance in here. Hawkgirl has an appearance in here, and basically what they're doing is they're trying to free Diane's mind from Doctor Psycho's control. So I would not recommend reading this book if you are easily offended, because you will be. Just a heads up. The story was alright, but I kind of regret picking it up. I should have picked up a different number one from Image this week. Oh, if anyone wants to buy this, $1, free shipping. Alright, next up we have Star Wars High Republic. This is issue number 3. Focus camera, there we go. Well, I didn't pick up issue 2, so I was a bit lost, but the dark side is making an appearance in here. And our new Jedi Knight, goes to explore something and comes across a group of kids who look up to her, and they fall into this ravenous trap that's caused her master's mind to go insane and another Jedi Master to also go insane. Very action packed issue. Love it. I've actually finally added this to my pull list, and I'm looking for Star Wars High Republic 2 and High Republic Adventures 1 and High Republic Adventures 2. I make sure to add those to my pull list because Star Wars comics are just really, really, really good. Not gonna lie. All right. Here we have the first of many in the Infinite Frontier saga for DC Comics. This is Suicide Squad number one. Very good issue. Amanda Waller is doing Amanda Waller things, and she's sick and tired of losing, etc., etc. And this new team has to infiltrate Arkham Asylum to get none other than Tylon. And this is actually a prelude to all the events that will happen in Batman, starting with issue 106. So this was pretty good. I liked it, so this is definitely getting added to my pull list if it's not on there already. Next up from Boom Studios, we have one of the big comics this week, and that is Berserker number one. Super brutal issue, super bloody, super violent, but pretty easy, quick read. Keanu Reeves makes his debut in comics writing. Here we have his character who is immortal and doesn't want to be immortal anymore, so he uh, goes and gets help, and people are more than happy to help. This was an alright issue. I think I'll continue reading it because I like Keanu Reeves, and this is just a breath of fresh air. Not much else to say. You notice those weren't back and borders. That's because I ran out of Mylars. Um, Everything from that came out this year is getting back in full back boards. I'm sorry, Mylights full back boards and Mylights Mylar 2 mil. So I need to get more to bag those up. All right. Next up, we have from Marvel. This is Demon Days X Men number one. This was a nice little story. Very well kept, very well paced. Um, we have our Psylocke character uh, who goes to this little village and she's actually reading a story about some mythos of the Oni and the Oraguchi, I believe. Uh, and I found this to be really interesting. There's a little girl in this book that has powers to unite the Oni with the human realm. Uh, and also, there's a snake that didn't want to budge from his spot, so that didn't. They had to work on getting that out. But this was a good read. This is drawn and written by Peach Momoko, and I thought it was a pretty good read. Like I said, just a really well kept together story. Not much else to say about it. All right, next up is Spider-Woman. This is issue number 7, or Legacy 102, and Spider-Woman is actually a really good comic. I'm not going to lie. I hate this glare on my computer. Where is that glare coming from? Must be coming from the front. Um, and Spider-Woman is on a quest to find a cure for her. From what I could recall back in issue 1, because that was the only Spider-Woman issue that I read, Jessica Drew was struggling financially and also sick. So I found this to be another good read. She shows what happens when she takes too much of the serum and she turns into like a Berserker type character with human intelligence and just goes to town on a symbiote dragon. And the symbiote dragon's taken back. It's like, wait, no more. But that didn't stop Spider-Man. She just pummeled it into nothing but gooey old symbiote. And Captain Marvel is the only one that can control her. So this was actually a really good read. I will pick up the trade paperback, and I will start looking for the single issues of this run. And Spider-Woman, all the volumes are older, and Spider-Woman is also an affordable uh, series. You can complete the run for probably under about $500. So this was good. All right. Next up from Image is another new number 1 that I was looking forward to reading, and that is Nocterra. Basically, our character right here, I forgot her name already, but when she was a little girl, lived in darkness her entire life because she had cataracts in her eyes. So when she was finally adopted, they were finally able to get the surgery for her and was able to take care of things. So she was able to see again. So when the big dark came, she was not afraid, but the darkness in this book turns all living things into monstrous versions of itself, and she is what's called a trucker or driver, and her duty is to run supplies and run people back and forth between settlements that are still around because there is no sun anymore. The sun just blinked out. So fantastic read. I need to double check to make sure that this was in my pull list so I can continue to get issues 2 through, I guess this will probably be a 6-issue series. Very good issue. Good job, Scott Snyder. Good artwork from Tony S. Daniel. All right. Next up is Gwenam versus Carnage. This is issue 3 and the conclusion to this very, very small miniseries. This was a fantastic read, very violent, um, and a fantastic clash between two friends. And basically, what Gwenam is trying to do with MJ Carnage is to tell her that she's not alone, that she's sorry for what she did, leaving the band and all that, and to have her come back to her and get rid of the suit because MJ is not compatible with the symbiote. So the Carnage symbiote is actually slowly killing her. I don't want to spoil too much, but very good read. All right, next up is Batman 106 with a secondary story called Robin. So the Joker War is over. Gotham is restored, sort of. Basically, what this story does is it goes over uh, the Arkham Asylum disaster. Scarecrow is solidified as the new villain. We see a lot of Ghostmaker and Batman team up in here, and Barbara Gordon is also here as well, along with her Batgirls. So there is a Batgirls title coming out later this year with Cassandra Cain and Stephanie. So that will be awesome to read. And this also showcases the early days of the Magistrate design, which we saw in Future State. So, will Future State actually come to be a thing in this Batman book? We shall see. But good read for the Batman story. Not much took place. It was a lot of world building. And the Robin story, he goes to find his mom. His mom, cold-hearted mother, tells him to kill all these assassins, and kind of a rough story, but I think it'll be good. So, good book. But my pick of the week goes to, and this should come as no surprise, Infinite Frontier Zero. This is my pick of the week. This book sets up the DC universe for what is to come. And what is to come in the DC universe is a lot of shit. Let's just put it that way. So we see what happened to Wonder Woman after she defeated the Batman Who Laughs, and how she was not wanting to ascend to the quintessence. So she took care. She took care of. She explained. She decided to work with Spectre until Spectre's like, there is still so much yet to see in this world, so much love. So they visit all the main upcoming story lines for DC Infinite Frontier throughout all the titles. We get see what the new Justice League is going to be like, the new Wonder Woman is going to be like, the Batman. This actually shows the very, very, very early days of the Magistrate proposal in Gotham City, and see some stuff with Black Adam, and then we see some stuff with the Green Lanterns and Stargirl, whoever that is, and Wonder Girl. And there's a brand new threat that definitely won't resurrect the Batman Who Laughs. I guarantee you the Batman Who Laughs is going to come back. But very good read. The ending left me wanting more to see how all these stories pan out, and how they might lead into Infinite Frontier #1, which will be another book like this. So this was my pick of the week. Fantastic artwork, good storytelling, great big old previews issue for all the stories coming up in DC Comics for 2021. Absolutely loved it. So those are my books that I picked up this week. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, there's a thumbs down button. Leave a comment down below. Are you excited for where DC is going now that Future State's over and all the other events from last year are over? Are you, what else did you read? Did you read any of Image new #1s? Indie books were killing it this week. There wasn't a whole lot from DC or Image Comics. I'm sorry, not a whole lot from DC Comics or Marvel Comics. So, very, very strong week for indies, especially if you're an indie reader. Anyways, guys, feel free to subscribe to my channel if you want more. If you want to be first to my content anytime I upload it, hit that notification bell in the upper right-hand corner. There is a Patreon in the description below. If you pledge $3 a month to me, it will help me help build this channel, make it better, and enhance my camera gear and audio and video editing gear. Any support down there is greatly appreciated. You'll have 24 hours of access to my videos before I make them public. So, private viewing. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and you all have a good rest of your week and weekend. Thank you, and goodbye.